All right, we're gonna get started. Hello, everyone. Happy May 4th. Hope the 4th is with you. I had to say it. Anyway, super excited to be chit chatting with you guys tonight because I have a whole bunch of notes. I'm going to be looking at my phone a lot as well because there's a lot of notes on here from convention that I want to share with you guys. But let's go ahead and kick off this month with those I am. So I want to see you flooding the chat with what you're speaking over yourself this month. I know we had a lot of conversations within my team that was at conference about, what our affirmations are, what our limiting beliefs are, and how we're going to kind of turn those around to fit, where we're going and that vision that you want to cast over your life. I want you guys to speak it out. So let's go ahead and flood the chat with our I ams. We were sending handles in the chat for like tagging each other on Instagram when you take a picture of your screen. If you want to do that, totally fine. If not, whatever. But go ahead. I want to see your I ams in the chat. Let's flood the chat with what we're speaking over ourselves. I am buying a house. I love that. Keep them coming. Let's speak it out over us. And then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of dive into these notes. So again, guys, we had a lot of conversations at convention, and I'm going to go a little bit deeper into that. But before I get into the actual nitty gritty of like training pieces and, all the new things coming, I really wanted to talk about this being a new month, a new slate. Like, I know obviously bonus season is one of the most stressful times in your business, but it's also one of the most beautiful times because you realize, wow, I'm so capable and all the things that I can do in this business with this amazing compensation plan and products, right? And all that stuff. But I do know how stressful it can be. And I know that it's a very tiring time. So I want you guys to just take a second to breathe, right? We're out of that, regardless of what your tracker was on the last day of the month, whatever you ended April at. I want you guys to know that does not define where you're going if it's not what you wanted to end the month at. So regardless of what you ended, guys, you have a new month, a new slate, a new, whatever, 30, 31, I don't know, I'm bad at how many days are in a month, but you know what I mean? Like, you have all of May to really step in and decide, okay, this is what happened over the last 3-4 months. This is what I'm going to change going forward. You can decide to commit today, guys. And one of the biggest things that I love about a new month is setting goals, starting fresh. So looking at the numbers from last month and saying, okay, this is what I did. Now I'm in competition with myself from last month to run and do what I want to do this month, right? For me personally, I looked at my personal enrollments last month and I knew I could do better. I know that I tried and I was running every single day and I was committed, but I know that I can do better. And I want you guys to realize that no matter what you did last month, this new month, guys, the sky is literally the limit. There's a reason that our tribe is called limitless, and it's because there is no limit. What we have here, we set the tone for ourselves going forward. You can decide to set goals, have intentions, write your goals down, speak life over them, or you can decide to sit in your shitty party of what you didn't do last month and what you didn't earn. And guess what? If you do that, you're not going to get any further than where you did last month. You probably won't even get to where you ended last month. Change your mindset, guys. Your business, and I know this was said on stage, I believe somebody, maybe even from our team who was up there, said it, that your business, actually, I think it was Maria Dillard. So yeah, she's like one of our number one incomers. If not the number one. She said your business is 98% mental, 2% physical, or whatever, Instagram, social media, you know what I mean? Skill, right? Your business starts in here. What you speak over yourself, what you do every single morning. Are you picking up your phone and diving into social media to say, oh my God, I'll never be as good as this girl, or I'll never have a business as big as Lindsay's? Like, are you speaking that over yourself, or are you getting up, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, I am capable, I am worthy, I'm going to do this for my family? Speak it out. When you start focusing on the things that you want to create in your life, or the good that is already in your life and in your business, that's when it starts to multiply, right? If you're a happy person and you get a negative person in the room, you're obviously going to start getting pissed off by their negativity, right? Now they just made your mindset negative. Make the positive choices in your life to make good decisions. Set your goals. Guys, one of my favorite things to do of a new month is I sit down on the first. I get my book and I write down what my goals are. I'll pull it up if I can find where I put it. Oh, here we go. this is one of my goals, right? One of my goals for this month is to bring in 34 new customer orders myself. I know that might sound crazy to you, but that's what I want to do. I want to bring in 34 customers. So I wrote down 34 spots in my notebook. For business, for newly enrolled promoters, I want to bring in as close to 20 people as I can this month. So I wrote down in my notebook 20 spots to write down names. Before that, I'm sitting down and I'm saying, okay, what do I want my goal to be? Guys, we're going 80K this month. It's happening. Goal, grow by 20K in QV. I want to hit 100K this month. That's what I want my team to do. We're already going to be hitting $1 million in team sales by tomorrow. After auto ships run tonight, my downline, we will have done $1 million in team sales. Do you think that I wrote that down yesterday and said, oh, it's going to happen? I wrote that down probably 2 years ago when I came into this business. I remember one of my first posts when I came back to the business was, I did it once, I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to go even further. And I wrote down all my goals back then when I came back. And now, almost 2 years later, things are getting crossed off that I put on my vision board then. I want you guys to realize that what you put on your goal board, what you write down in your notebook, what you write on those sticky notes and you plaster all over your house, those are the things you're going to constantly be thinking about. And those are the things that are going to help you move forward in that positive mind space so you can forget about the discouragement. You can forget about comparing yourself to everybody else. Like, literally someone said this weekend as well, I can't remember exactly who, but you are always in competition with yourself, nobody else. I don't care what your sideline sister did last month. I don't care who won 12K, who earned this bonus. Guys, that's none of your business. Frankly, that person doing that shows you how capable you are of doing it too. And I need you guys to realize that it's not going to happen unless you change your mindset. So I really want to check you guys and say, look, tonight, after we get off this call, if you haven't done it already, I want to challenge you to pull out a piece of paper, write down your limiting beliefs and what you are fearful of. And then I want you to write down what your goals are for this month. I want you to vision cast what you want going forward, right? Work on you. I know for me personally, I was exhausted at the end of this month, right? We were in Dallas celebrating all the amazing things. Lindsay hit 200K 2.0. Mallory hit 80K. Rochelle hit 80K. So many people, we were experiencing such an amazing vibration of just this abundant energy. And, that really made me realize that, like, wow, all this time we're kind of like in the trenches over the last few months, working hard, running for these bonuses. But I feel like me personally, and I'll call myself out for this, I slacked on my self development. I was so in that mode of, hey, let's get in the phone, let's get to the potentials, let's run, get these orders in, that I wasn't taking care of my mind. I wasn't diving in every single day and realizing I need to work on me. Because guess what? Now that bonus season is over, guys, this is when your business is built. Yeah, bonuses are awesome. Bonuses are great. You're going to get, yeah, Sammy, calling you out too, babe. We need to work on that shit. Like, you know, what you do right now going forward until bonuses drop again the next time, this is the time that your business is built. This is when you find your runners. This is when you get in alignment with where you want to go. I feel like it's such a stressful time that we really focus on, okay, how am I going to get this next potential in or whatever, but we don't remember that, like, how you set your day up and what you think about yourself and what you're doing first thing in the day, that's going to set your whole day, your month, your week up going forward. So let's work on us, right? So I know for me personally, I am making it a priority every single day. When I wake up, I'm not touching my phone. I'm getting in my Bible, getting in my devotional, writing my I ams down. I'm doing that worship dance. Whatever it is to you that gets you in that correct mind space, I need you to dive in. I know me personally, whenever I am in a season in my business where I need to grow, I know it. I feel it. I see it in my business. And I'm telling you right now, after these last 4 months, me personally, someone who, my team literally, guys, we were $800 short QV of hitting 80K. Now, I'm going to call myself out and let you guys know that I was also red legged by my own account on my spouse account, Connor's account. We needed to do like $11,000 outside of his account to hit 80K. Do you think that was holding me back from running this month towards that? Absolutely not. And I'm going to tell you why. Back in July, we were $500 short of hitting 80K. We didn't hit it. $500. I was about to buy that shit out, but I didn't, because I knew that growth needed to happen and that it would happen when it was going to happen, right? Bonuses came out. Everyone said, oh yeah, that's yours. We're getting it. I even called it. It was mine. I claimed it. But guess what? Even as how close we got, we still didn't get there. And that's 100% okay. Because next time bonuses roll out, the person that I'm going to be, the person that you're going to be, your sideline sister, all of your team, if you dig deep right now, when we have all this time, right? It's not about, oh my God, the end of the month, I'm not going to get this. Like, literally, guys, this is a bonus business. Your business is built in the seasons where there isn't bonuses. It's built in the season where there aren't crazy, flashy freaking shit to run for. It's built when you decide to commit to yourself and you say, you know what? There's nothing on the table to run for but these residual commissions and changing lives. And guess what? That is where you run, because it's not about, oh my God, I need to focus on this. I need to focus on this bonus. Why am I not hitting this? You truly just dive in and focus on what you need to grow on. I will tell you right now, before I went 40K over a year ago, mind you, let me remind you that that was over a year ago. I hit 40K. I remember in that season, I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I was getting my self-development done. I was in my self-development done for probably 2 hours a day. Then I would dive into my team chat. I would stay in that chat for 5 seconds and go into my intentional IPAs. Guess what? It was 8 o'clock in the morning and I had the rest of the day to do whatever I want, answer messages, get my things done. Like, that is what you have to have in this season. If you want to be set up to go 40K, 80K, 200K, by the time bonuses come back out, I need you to buckle down right now and realize this is the time. It's not the time to get discouraged. It's not the time to have a pity party about what you didn't do last month. It's about turning your mindset around and realizing, okay, I am motherfucking capable of doing this, and I'm not going to stop, because guess what? The bonus isn't the prize. The rank isn't the prize. You know what the prize is? Is winning inside, knowing you grew so much that you're able to change other lives. I had so many conversations this weekend with my personal downline. We had 13 of my girls in Texas. And I had a conversation with someone about their current situation. And right now she's going through the ringer with her living situation, with, her relationship, all this other stuff in her life, but she's not giving up. Regardless that she hasn't hit 4K yet, regardless that she hasn't seen support from her family or friends, she's not giving up. And guess what? That is when she's going to win. She's supported herself. That's win number one. Win number two is showing one person how to do the same. Win number three is duplicating that. Guys, your winnings are not bonuses. Just like whoever just said it, Christina Tammy, I don't even know, I think that was you. Your bonus is a business. Another reason I am not personally worried, guys, about this, and I say this not because I want to bring light to my situation. I want to bring light to let you realize that this could be you. If you're discouraged right now, guys, I haven't earned a bonus on my own account since 2018. All the bonuses I have earned since coming back to this business, I have earned on Connor's account. I make a full-time income with just my residual commissions and retail sales. So if that doesn't tell you anything, I don't know what else does. You do not need a bonus dangled in front of you to build a business. You need to buckle down and be disciplined and know that you're worthy, and that every single day that you dive into your mindset, into your self-development, into your IPAs, and you do all the things we chatted about on last night's call, and you're serious about it. When I say serious, I mean you decide. Like Rob put on 6-figure earner and there was no bonuses. Mallory put 120 in bonuses. She earned that. Guys, you have to decide. It starts up here. You are going to set yourself up for a business that is going to be successful by never stopping. Act as if you're running for the same bonus this month and then again next month. If you need to think of it that way, then you need to think of it that way. Do it that way. But I'm going to tell you right now, your business is built in the seasons where you feel like nothing is happening, because that's where you're growing. Sorry, I have some notes here. So yeah, do not give up, guys. Honestly, such a big part of your story that people are going to relate to. And I know I talked a lot about this with some of my girls yesterday. The chats are blowing up. Everyone's fired up after conference. But I got a question yesterday that asked about, I think it was like presets or something. And it reminded me to kind of touch on the fact of, if you are not where you want to be in this business, meaning you're not 4K, you're not 12K, maybe you're not making more than, I don't know, 25 bucks a week, whatever it is, right? You're at the start of your business. You don't have success right now. You don't have this amazing story that you feel like you can tell. But I'm going to tell you right now, you do. And it starts with where you're at this moment, right? It's a new month, a fresh slate. We just got back from conference. There's new products, new launches coming out. You are at a start right now. You can either decide to think about what you didn't do last month and get discouraged and let yourself fall off, or you can start as today is day one. And you can commit to yourself and you can say, you know what? Right now, I'm committing to myself to a bonus business. This is my business that is going to create so many options for my life, and that is my bonus. This business is going to allow me to impact the other lives, and that is my bonus. And I'm going to tell you right now, when you start your business, you don't need to write fake captions about how Thrive has changed your life if it hasn't yet. You need to dive in and write about what Thrive is going to do, because right now you're in XYZ shit situation, or you can't pay your bills, or you get anxiety in the grocery store. Talk about those things. The things that you're afraid to talk about, that's what you need to talk about. Not, I'm faking the fact that I have been able to change my life already and I'm writing a post about it and you should get in my inbox. No, you need to talk about what you're going through. You need to talk about your struggles, because this period right now where there is no bonuses, maybe you're struggling to put food on the table. Maybe you can't pay your car payment. I need you to preach it from the rooftops, because you showing up like that on social media and running after your dream and talk about your anxieties and talk about the things that drive you crazy, guess what? It drives someone else crazy too. And when you get together and you become that powerhouse and you say, you know what? We're not going to let this hold us back. Together, you are going to build an empire based on realness and humanity. Literally, what we all go through, Instagram is such a highlight reel. And I think that's sometimes why I like love posting like random unedited crap on Facebook, because it's like, it's real, right? I feel like Instagram is so, okay, let's make the perfect preset and all this stuff. Like, guys, that doesn't matter. What matters is you're sharing value around who you are, where you're going, and what your story is. If you can't afford your groceries, you need to talk about what this business is going to do for you. Guys, I stood in line at Aldi, one of the cheapest grocery stores ever, and my mom gave me 25 bucks to go spend on my groceries. And I used to take my phone and literally go in my apps, and every time I added something into my cart, I'd put down how much it cost just so I could add it up before I got in line at the grocery store. You think I wrote posts about that? Absolutely. Was it embarrassing? Absolutely. But you know what wasn't embarrassing is when I got 10 more people in my inbox saying, oh my God, that's me right now. I relate to you on this. You are so inspiring to me. Like, I need to know what you're doing. I promise you, when you change up what you're talking about and you focus on the not so pretty parts of your life, that's when people are going to get in your inbox, because they're realizing that you're attempting to make a change and they want to as well. Do not give up. Do not be afraid of your shortcomings. Do not be afraid to say you didn't earn your bonus last month, because all of those things are showing that you're a real person. And being a real person is going to bring you to connect with genuine people, and that creates trust, which trust is going to allow that door to open for them to say, hey, you know what? I've been watching you. I want to know what you're doing. Allow your journey to unfold, commit to it, and do not stop. If you feel like, oh my God, I need to delete this story, it's so embarrassing, you better not. If you feel like, oh my God, I can't post this caption or this picture, it's so horrible, you better post it. Because every time you have that thought, it's the enemy in your head trying to knock you down so you don't get where you want to go. You have to play that mindset game of, I'm in control of the controllable. I'm in control of my thoughts, and I'm going to show up every single day, regardless if one person or 100 people are watching me. Because guys, all it takes is one. I don't care if you have 20 views on your stories after 48 hours. That's enough lives to change. 20 people in a room right now, I'd be sweating. Right? If you were at convention at the rooftop party, we had 150 people there. And let me tell you, I'm a crazy like ball of energy, but even I was getting social anxiety, right? I was nervous. I was scared. I was scared to meet you as much as some of you guys were scared to meet us. But at the end of the day, you got to share those things. You got to talk about the not so pretty parts of your business, because people want to know that you are human. You know what makes me sick? Is seeing those posts and network marketers do about how amazing their life is, and oh my God, I'm living for a living, and like, you know, like, I don't even know, like all that, you just know it's bullshit, and you're just like, bro, you're definitely not doing anything. You need to show that you have a real life, you're a real human being, you have real struggles, because that's what people are going to relate to. And then again, don't compare your story to other people in this business, right? We say you are your superpower for a reason. You have things poured into you by the universe, the creator, whatever you believe in, that are meant for you. And I say this all the time, but every single one of you who are on this Zoom right now, you're on it for a reason. If you're watching the replay, you're watching it for a reason. I will tell you, in my journey, in my experience, when I look back on my life, my short 24 and a half years that I have, in the last 3 years, I look back and I'm like, wow, that sucked so bad. But if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be here. And guess what? This weekend, my team was $800 short of going 80K. We were about 11K short on a heavy leg of hitting our bonus. But guess what? Next year when bonuses come out, both of my accounts are going to be running for 200K. What does that tell you? What you did this weekend or what you did last month, that's part of your story. It's a stepping stone in where you want to go. So do not be discouraged. Don't compare yourself. Don't look at your sideline sisters and say, oh my God, I don't understand why she did this and I didn't. Because guess what? That's exactly why you didn't. If your mindset's shit, you're going to produce freaking shit. That's just how it is, point blank, period. If you want to be a leader, you got to show up like a leader. You got to think like a leader. When you catch those petty ass comments going through your head, you have to say, nope, I'm better than that. Your subconscious cannot differentiate that. Exactly. It thinks you're talking about you. Would you ever speak that over yourself? No? Then don't speak it over anybody else. If you want to go somewhere in this business and you want to be a leader, you got to get around leaders, link arms with them, do what they're doing, emulate them, but in your own way. Guys, our systems work. I'll tell you right now, they work. I've been in 4 or 5 other network marketing companies, and guess what? This was my number 2, and I came the frick home. Why? Because what we have is different. I'll tell you right now, other companies out there breed off of negativity. They breed off that sorority lifestyle of, oh my God, she's so pretty. Like, everyone go follow her because she looks like this. No, that's not how you're going to build a business based on genuine people who want to help each other. Yep, Sammy said, when I didn't cheer others on, I didn't move. When I started genuinely cheering and getting excited for others, my business popped off. You know why? Law of attraction. If you guys have never watched The Secret or you've never read the book The Magic by Rhonda something, someone put it in the chat. You guys know what I'm talking about. Read it. Get into your gratitude. Start writing down every day what you are thankful for that is currently in your life. And then when you start running out of all the things that you're thankful for, start writing the things that you're thankful for that haven't even happened yet. When I tell you, when I do my self-development and gratitude, I'm not talking 1 page and 4 things. I'm talking, I write pages at a time. And guess what? Thank you, Darnay. When you start getting into your gratitude and you start being thankful, the universe is going to start putting things in your way for you to be more thankful for. When you start focusing on the good and start cheering your sideline sisters on and saying, oh my God, I'm so proud of her, I can do that too. Guess what? You're going to start doing it too. You've now just put that in the focus of your brain instead of that nasty, petty comment of, how is she a leader? How? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't want people on my team who are thinking like that. And you shouldn't either. And if you don't want people on your team thinking like that, then you got to stop thinking like that, because you attract exactly what you put out there. Guys, if you saw the reel of my team this weekend, if you haven't, go to Hasey's page. There is literally a reel of my team walking down the hallway in the Omni in Dallas, and they start twerking. And I'm like, yep, that's my team. That's my team. I know that's my team. You know how? Because that's exactly who I am. And I've attracted all those people because I am not afraid to be myself and make a fool of myself on social media. Guess what? If they talking shit, they talking praise, they still talking. You have to think of it like that. You are your superpower. Do not be afraid to be who you are, and do not compare yourself to anybody else. You need to make sure that you are cheering everyone on, focusing on your growth, and focusing on your potentials. Another thing, stop interacting with other thrivers only on social media. Mute them if you need to. If people are getting into your head and you're comparing yourself, mute them, unfollow them. Let them know that, hey girl, I'm going to unfollow you. I'm going to mute your stories if you have to, right? If there's someone that you're super close with, let them know. Right? Hasey told me the other day, I can't take it seriously when you tell me I'm good at something because you're my best friend. I like it when other people tell me because I believe it because it's someone else that I'm not as close with, right? You need to know yourself, be yourself, and learn from, sorry, my computer's freaking out again. Learn from your leaders, guys. Emulate them, but be yourself. If you want to be a leader, you have to have a mindset of a leader. Have the work ethic of one. Have intention. Do your IPAs. Be committed. Set reminders on your phone. Whatever you have to do this month and the next 12 months in business, I need you guys to commit. If you didn't hit your ranks, if you didn't hit whatever your goal was, start setting new goals. Ask yourself, are my goals obtainable? If you're not 4K yet, I do not want you writing down in your goals that you're hitting 80K next month. Because I'm sorry. Hello? Make it realistic. Make it match with your growth and what you're working on. Don't just put goals out there to put goals out there. Put real obtainable goals that you're truly going to hold yourself accountable for. If you're not going to hold yourself accountable, who will? If you don't keep that heat on your business and you don't show up every single day, why are you even working this business? We talk every day about how this business requires you to be so incredibly disciplined that motivation, take it out of your vocabulary. You don't need motivation, you need discipline. And you need a why that's big enough that you're going to wake up every morning and you're going to look at your phone and you're going to say, all right, it's time to get to work because I deserve this, because my family deserves this, my kids deserve this, because you are going to do all the things that you put on your vision board. Why take the time to make a fucking vision board if you're not going to go after the vision? If you're not going to be serious about that vision? Sorry if you got little peoples on here, but you know me. It's Dina Brill in the house. We letting them cuss words flow. Guys, be committed. If you're not committed to yourself, who else is going to be? One of the biggest things that I hate to hear from people in this business is nobody supports me. Who's going to buy from me? My family doesn't support me. My family tells me to get a real job. Guess what, same? This is my full-time income. I don't work for corporate America. I dropped out of college as an 8th year student and I have $120,000 in student loans I'm paying off with this business. Do not let your excuse hold you back. Let it be the reason that you decide to get up every single day and work your ass off because you know that the person you'll become in the journey is worth it. And when you step into her, because she'll never stop evolving, but when you step into one of those highest levels of her, you're going to think back to who you were right now on May 4th, 2021, and you said, damn, I'm so proud I didn't give up. Guys, when I think back to the day that I came back to this business, I'll never forget it. I was in another business. I was working for 3 weeks. I was moving across the country in 2 weeks from this point. I had a 3-week period for my next paycheck. I got my paycheck. It was $82.82. I don't know what the hell in me told me to look it up, but I looked that angel number up. It said one door is closing to another is opening to abundance. For whatever in me said, text Lindsay. I voiced Lindsay an 8-minute voice message of me bawling my eyes out saying I needed to come back. When I came back to this business, it wasn't about a bonus. It wasn't about quick money. It wasn't about, whatever. It was about me saying, you know what? I am tired of thinking that I'm a negative walking dollar sign. I am tired of thinking, holy crap, I need to go get a life insurance policy because God forbid I die, my parents will lose everything. The things that keep you up at night, you need to put that in the forefront of why you're working this business. Guys, I came to Los Angeles with no job, no degree, just a dream. I said, you know what? My man of almost 9 years is moving out there. I'm not staying back here. And I'm not letting anything take that away from me. My relationship was one of the biggest things that pushed me to get uncomfortable and make it happen. Shit, Connor and I got in an argument after I quit my first online job in LA because I got an extra job online just to have extra money coming in. And, I hated it. And I looked at him and said, I quit. And he was like, well, what are you going to do? And I was like, I just earned a $12,000 bonus on your account. I'm working. I'm getting to work because I'm not doing anything else because no other opportunity is going to allow me to make the amount of money that I'm going to be able to make here with our compensation plan. No job is going to allow me to do what I need to do and have, the mindset and the happiness and the purpose. Just like Lindsay says all the time, she's unemployable. Same. Hey, that's why she enrolled me. Hi. Right? You connect with who you're like. I am so incredibly stubborn. So it's one of my Toxic traits and one of my best traits. I don't like to be told what to do. So when I earned that bonus and I said, you know what, I hate this job. Why am I doing this when I could sit on my phone and I could be with Lavelle and dive in and go all in? Be all in. Know that you're capable. When you fucking decide and you have no other option, literally no plan B, right? Yes, I had a full-time job at one point when I was building my business. Yes, I was working it and making sure my bills are paid. Don't be stupid. Get it done. But don't hold yourself back, right? Don't use those things as an excuse. I remember when I was working at Loft as a manager 60 hours a week and my GM was never there. Me and my co-manager were doing everything. Guess what I was doing in the back stock room? Every 5 minutes I was going in the stock room. They were looking for me on the floor. Where was I? In the sweaters answering voice messages. Why? Because I knew that that's how I was going to get out of that position. Sometimes it takes doing the things that suck and showing up when it's freaking hard and showing up when you feel like, oh my God, I don't know how this is going to work. Guess what? When you don't know how, that's great. Because if you're deciding at that point and you have no other plan, that's when you just decided. That's when you just said, guess what? I don't know how this is going to happen, but it's going to happen. Yep. She lives in the bathroom at her 9 to 5. That was me. Every 5 seconds I was in the bathroom. They probably thought I had a bladder issue. But you know what? It paid off. Because here I am, and I'm gonna be back in Lavelle almost 2 years. August will be 2 years since I came back. And guess what? My income has only grown month after month. My volume has only grown month after month. My team has grown month after month. But that's not because I sat back and let the months that were shitty destroy me. That's not because I missed bonuses and I let that destroy me. That's because in the times that I was in my lowest of lows, I said, you know what? The only thing to get me forward is if I pick my ass up right now and I decide. If you sit in your pity party, you're going to stay there. You better learn to swim in that pool. But if you decide to put them swimmies on, do your IPAs, stay in the pool long enough till you can hold yourself up without those swimmies, you're going to start having people in your inbox month after month after month. Hey, I've been watching you. Hey, I've been watching you. Show up when no one else supports you. Show up when you feel discouraged. Show up when you don't feel like doing shit today. Guess what? I have barely any voice, and I am extending my voice as much as possible for you guys to know how serious I am. You have to have intention. The next thing that I want to go into is events and a little bit of the convention recap, guys. You need me in your pocket every day. Girl, my YouTube is up there. Go get it. Events, guys. Let's talk a little bit about convention. Holy crap. If you were at convention, drop it in the chat. Let me know you were there. OMG. Let me take a sip of my tea so my throat doesn't like just absolutely explode. I mean, we twerked. Yes, we twerked. We twerked, we ate, we praised, we cried, we did all of the things, guys. If you have never been to Palooza, if you've never been to a conference of any type, next year, please do everything in your power to be there. Please, 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 because I'm telling you right now, Cabo was actually one of like the fifth or sixth like trips I've earned with this company. And it was the first one that I went on. And it absolutely changed my life. I can tell you right now, I took Hasty with me. She earned 4K, went 12K the month after. Guys, being around our leaders, being around the fire, getting around other thrivers, still got that high. Yes, girl, same. When you get around people who think the same, move the same, we're doing the same thing, we dream big, like the energy is unreal. So I challenge you guys, if you've never been to Palooza, you haven't been to a retreat, you haven't been to, any of our getaways, make that a priority. Next time we drop a getaway, run for it and run hard. Do not count yourself out. Next time you have a local or one of your leaders or sideline sisters is getting together in your area, go. I'm telling you, when you get around the fire, your business is going to explode 10 times in the next few months, right? You thought that this weekend and April and bonus season was crazy. Just wait until the next few months start to unfold. Volume is about to pop off, not only because people were just around the fire and caught visions, people who have been here for years, who have been probably not running as hard as they could have, got around the fire. And even one of my babes, one of my 12Ks, Brianna Topola, she won, or not won, she earned her getaway, right? And she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna go. I've never flown alone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm over here like, girl, you're going 40K. You want to be at Cabo. And so she was like, all right, I'll come to Texas. She comes to Texas. She's registered for Cabo. I told her because why? Or Puerto Vallarta, when you get around this, you realize what you're a part of. I feel like when you're sitting on the computer and you get into the business and you're on your phone all day, you kind of figure like, okay, this is awesome. I'm doing things for myself. But what you don't realize is how many other people are in the trenches with you. We had 5,000 plus people at convention in an arena screaming our heads off, which is why half of the top leaders on this team and anybody who was there doesn't even have a voice right now, because the fire is, it's incredible. I can't even put words to it. Like, it is just insane. And we had a mingling event. We had a rooftop party. Like, I had people coming up to me that I've literally have been watching on social media for years who were like, oh my God, I'm so excited to meet you. And I'm like, girl, I know you. Like, it is amazing. You have to get there. If you want your business to explode, I challenge you to get around people who are in the same trenches as you. When you have conversations that aren't about drama and petty bullshit, and you're around a circle sharing your limiting beliefs, and you have every single person lifting you up, guys, go to my Instagram tonight if you haven't already and watch the live video that I did. It's the second one to the most recent on my page. I actually did a live video when we were in a circle doing one of those like cry sessions / telling our stories. It will light a fire in you. And I'll tell you right now, when you are actually there and you're sitting around the circle and you have top leaders sharing their moments of absolute discouragement and pushing through the suck, it lets you realize that you're not alone. That every single one of us who is a leader on this team is a human being, and we have been in your shoes. Someone said, I think it was Brielle, wrote a caption or something about, the ones who go through the suck are the ones who teach others how to get to the other side, or something like that. And it is honestly so incredibly true, because I know you look up to so many leaders in this industry and this team, and you're like, oh my God, it's so easy for them. Like, Lindsay must sign so many people because she's Lindsay. Like, no. They sign people because they've been in the trenches and they didn't give up when it got hard. Lindsay talks about all the time how she almost walked away in February of 2019. Guess what? I walked away the month before her. I was one of her 12K legs. Like Rodney said, you keep going no matter what happens, because everything that happens in your business is meant to happen in your business. Things don't just happen for a reason. I'm a huge believer in that. What happens in your business comes from what you put out there, what you decide to do day to day, and what you speak over yourself. If you allow the suck to consume you, you will never move forward. You have to take those shitty moments in your life and say, how can I turn this around to be something that's pushing me forward? How can I take this moment to get so uncomfortable that it's going to catapult me to where I want to go? Because you make positive decisions and you don't just settle because it's hard. I used to be one of the people who would give up when it was hard all the time. But guess what? Now, when it gets hard, I know that that's a stepping stone for me. That's the staircase saying, hey, you want to go up? You better quit. You better not quit. You better run up them stairs. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it, right? The workouts in the gym. When we were on my varsity team in high school, we would do max out squats. That shit hurt. I was 110 pounds. My max squat was 220. Do you think that was fun? No. But afterwards, I got stronger. The same way, when you show up in the hard points of your business, you're going to get stronger. Yes, Charnay, feel the fear and do it anyways. You got to get so uncomfortable you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? Allow uncomfortability. Is that a word? I don't know. We're going to pretend it is. Allow that uncomfortableness to be the thing that sets off a reminder in your brain to say, whoa, this is hard. All right, I'm growing. Here we go. I'm gaining a skill. Allow growth to be something positive, not something negative. All right, so a little bit of info on convention I want to talk about for new products and stuff. So I took a couple notes, and I also have some pictures here because they were changing the screen really fast. So let me just pull it up real quick. I know Jackie sent it to me. Okay, guys, so new products and stuff. Get your notebooks, take some notes real quick. Want to touch on some products that are coming out. So we are dropping, I believe we already launched new Activate flavors. So you know me, you know I've been manifesting new Activate flavors. Super excited. We have coconut pineapple, which is like a pina colada flavor. And then we also have star fruit, which is super good. I tried that one. Yes, I love that one too, Mal. I am allergic to pineapple, so I can't try that one, but I've heard it's delicious. I've heard that some people are interested in mixing it with a little bit of Malibu in the summer. I know if you have some younger people in your audience, anybody who may be, going out this summer, Memorial Day weekends coming around, let's think about content that we can make with these new flavors, right? Think ahead of time. We have Memorial Day weekend coming up. Summer is coming in hot. People love to have a fruity flavored, delicious, refreshing drink. We got one packed with vitamins, plant-based caffeine, mood support. Get it out there. Start game planning your content for these products now. I believe you can use credits on the new Activate flavors as well. So if you want to grab it for yourself, start doing mini experiences with them, sending them out to your customers as, like supportment gifts, whatever you want to do. But definitely get that in your hands at some point. I highly recommend it. Whenever we drop new products, I always tell my team, and I always make sure I grab them for myself just so I know what I'm talking about, right? When we have products, you want to make sure that you know how they work for you, how they taste. I know a lot of people have been going live to do like first impressions, scream it from the rooftops. That also means go into your previous customers and look at who has been drinking Activate. Let them know we have new flavors. Let them know that you're excited about them. Show your passion, right? Voice message. Hey girl, just want to let you know, I know you love our Activate. We just dropped 2 new flavors. Let me know if you want some info on them. Boom. Guess what? Send that to all of your clients. People love Activate. Activate is literally the bomb. And a little marketing tip for you guys. Starbucks has that dragon fruit flavor, and I believe they also have a star fruit as well. Start marketing to the fact that our products have literally I think it's like less than 1 gram of sugar in Activate. So that's bomb, right? People go to Starbucks, they're spending like $7 on a venti refresher when they can get one of ours that's better for you, makes you feel better, and there's less sugar. So that is 2 products that we already launched. And then the next couple products that we're launching are going to be super cool, which I'm so excited about. So let me pull up the information on the sequential powders. So if you guys haven't heard of these yet, we are dropping sequential powder technology. So I know you're probably like, what the heck is that? Same, Sam. So sequential powder, basically it is a instant delivery powder technology that starts to absorb immediately once in the mouth and thereafter. So it's immediate delivery through, you literally put it in your mouth. It says it does not solely rely on the stomach and the intestines, resulting in a much higher bioavailability and absorption. So if you guys have tried Rest or Form or our collagen peptides, all of those actually literally sit in your mouth. You're supposed to hold it for 20 seconds because it absorbs through literally like your mouth. Like that's how it works, and it goes into your bloodstream. So these are going to be kind of the same general what's the process? Is that the word I'm looking for? And we're going to have 2 of them. So here are some details. Yes, absorb sublingually. I don't know that word. Thank you, Sam. So the first one that we're going to drop, which these are dropping on June 1st, I believe. So the first one is called Chill. So for all of my anxiety ridden babes out there, you need this. But just to remind you, yeah, same, me. Hello. Do not market this on social media with that it is anxiety helping. Don't use the word anxiety because we're not allowed to say that in compliant terms. So let's talk about that. It is reducing stress and tension and panic. You can talk about that. So reduces stress, tension, and panic in the body, reduces fatigue, improves mental clarity and focus, improves your mood, reducing cortisol, a linked hormone to weight gain. So your cortisol levels come from stress, guys. I believe it stays in the adrenal glands, which science, if we got any nurses on here, you take that over. I failed nursing school. Anyway, it's called Chill. So it's got a couple highlights in it. I'm not going to really go too much in depth about these just because they are going to be, obviously, we're going to have some stuff up. I'll put these in the team pages if you guys need. But the first ingredient in Chill is called I don't even know how to say this, ashwagandha. And it's a potent botanical adaptogen. I can't read. I'm bad at words. That has been shown in studies to help the body in numerous ways, including boosting resilience to stress, metabolic balance, hormone balancing, fighting inflammation, and supporting the immune system. So I'm excited. Like, it's going to be bomb. It's got so many good things in it. Chamomile, GABA, 5-HTP, which we all love. You know that. And then we're going to have another one, guys, which, yeah, Andrew needs to do a training on these herbs if he can, Hasey. So let's get that in Hustle Honeys. Anyway, so the next one is going to be called Heat. So it's the same general like way that you take it, like Sam said, sublingually. And basically this one is going to be a thermogenic sequential powder. So if you guys know our burn DFTs, they're thermogenesis, they put your body into thermogenesis, and what that means is it's going to speed up your metabolism and it's helping to aid in weight loss. So thermogenesis is the primary way that our bodies burn calories, and produces heat as it burns fat. So the ingredients in Heat are formulated to boost this fat incinerating process through its precise synergistic combination of nutrients and botanicals. So this is literally going to be basically like you take this in conjunction with your weight loss 3-step. And this is going to give you that boost to put your body into thermogenesis to help you burn extra calories. It helps to, again, fat burn, spike thermogenesis. It's going to improve your energy. It's going to reduce your fatigue, and it's going to improve mental clarity and focus. So this has actually raspberry ketones, green tea extract. This was a weird word that I think Jason was talking about this, but he said it's called Rauwolfia extract. Again, look it up, not really sure. It says that it's a rare plant that contains an alkaloid that is known to stimulate fat loss and improve physical performance. It works synergistically to burn fat, like I said. Niacin. We have Huperzia extract, which is better known as Chinese club moss, helps to support levels of certain neurotransmitters, which enhance cognitive function. So, guys, these are going to be bomb. Like, I'm telling you right now, they're going to be awesome, especially to add in with your 3 steps. I know me personally, I didn't join this business for weight loss, but I have a ton of clients that come to me for weight loss. So if you are looking to get people in the system, start adding on these plus line products. Obviously, these ones won't be available until June, but start to game plan your content. Start to think about different ways that you can market this to your audience, because when it drops, we're going to hit the ground running hard. So the next product I want to talk about that we are launching, I believe it's going to be coming around the same time, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on this, but it is called the Thrive 10-Day Total Detox. So this is super exciting because it is literally a full body. Yeah, I am so pumped. Like, anybody on here who is in like the gut health obsession realm, hey, this is going to be our new best friend. So listen up. So this is called the Thrive 10-Day Detox. So note this down in your notebooks. There's a difference between a detox and a cleanse. So a detox is designed to remove toxins from the body on a cellular level. A cleanse is to literally cleanse it out of your body, right? Yes. So this, not only is it going to do all the things a normal detox would do, but it's going to detox your body of heavy metals, toxins. It's literally utilizing a multi-formula blend that is going to be split between AM and PM. So this box, yes, Casey was all about this. Do this for the old and the new moon. No, not being weird. I totally agree with that. Like, let's start fresh on them new moons. So this is going to be literally a 10-day box. So I'm going to show you guys this little graphic here. So see how there is 2 packets. There's a morning and a nighttime packet. So these are literally designed to be be taken to release toxins with the AM packet, and then the PM packet is going to actually eliminate the toxic, I can't even talk, eliminate the toxins and the waste in a cleanse. So it's going to cleanse your body. Yeah, I'm geeking out too because it's supposed to be amazing for detoxing heavy metals, cleaning out your digestive system, resetting your body. The only thing about this, which literally the whole arena booed when this happened, and I was like, oh my God, poor Jason. You cannot take your 3 steps for this 10 days. So I know you're going to be like, bitch, what? That's literally what the whole arena said. It sucks, but he said, as of right now, it's looking like we won't be able to do that because this is going to literally like detox your body of the vitamins and minerals. At least that's how I kind of grasped what he was saying. So it looks like it's going to be a 10-day kind of no 3 steps. Yes, that analogy was bomb. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Sam. So he said, if you're rebuilding a car engine, you don't drive the car while you're rebuilding it, right? You need to kind of stop it, take the engine out, take care of it, and then put it back in and hit the gas, right? So what I think would be bomb, guys, is, and I think Hasty and I talked a little about this, is when we're marketing this, we can literally do it together. So that way it's like, okay, putting it on social media, set when you're going to start this detox for yourself and then put it out there for your clients, right? So maybe I'm starting my 10-day detox tomorrow. And a week ago, I got on social media and I started hyping it up, talking about it, how excited I am to do this. So that way you can get a group of clients who also want to do this with you over that 10 days. That way together, you can absolutely share that these are coming. Like, I want you guys to start talking about it in your social media, because that's what's going to get these people really excited for it. Make a wait list, guys. Get on your stories, post some info about this. Get up there, put that little box on there and say, hey, this is dropping in the next couple of months. I'm super excited. If you want some info, drop your name below to be put on a wait list. That way, when the products do launch, you already have a list of people who are already interested in chatting about it. So a couple other things about this, it's basically going to help release and eliminate toxins and bio waste, helps to eliminate and release heavy metals, helps the production of glutathione. I don't even know what that is, so someone tell me what that is in the chat if y'all know. And it supports healthy organ function. So it's literally detoxing your entire body, like your organs, your skin, everything. It's going to be amazing to reset your body and then start your 3 steps again for better results. So this is going to be awesome. And I really do think that if we kind of think about it in a way where we can get our clients to do it at the same time we are, that's a whole 10 days of marketing your experience on this detox and having a group of clients doing it with you. So I believe it was Jarnay who said in the chat where after that, you can literally get them on their 3 steps, their 8-week system. Like, ease into it, right? Eliminate bloating. That was another huge thing about this. So the formula highlights for, I believe this detox is heavy metal detox blend. They're proprietary blends. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a bunch of different ingredients that are put together to make a specific blend that is literally to our product. So it's going to have a heavy metal detox blend. It's going to detox the liver, the lymph nodes, the blood, and the skin, kidney and bladder detox, holistic ingredients detoxifying blend. So Jason said that, you know, the analogy he used, or I don't even know if it would qualify as an analogy, but he said, you know, anybody can go out and purchase $5 vitamin A and not feel it, right? But we have the products where they can come in and get our proprietary blends within our products and feel it working, right? It's for us, it's to us, it's our blend. So he has a bunch in there that are going to make this bomb for detoxing. And yes, Lori says, whoever shows that they're finished and wants to immediately jump into their 3 steps, you could do a promo like free shipping or money off, right? Obviously, this is going to allow for so many new people to come in. This is going to tap a whole new market, guys. That spray stuff that was going around, I think Kendra was talking about it. If you could pop it in the chat, if someone knows what I'm talking about. But it's like a spray and it detoxes like heavy metals and shit out of your system. Guys, yes, TRS. Hello. Market. This is going to be bomb. Okay. The next couple things. Sorry, I'm looking at all these pictures. Okay, so that's our 10-day detox. I think that was most of the products for that. Let me just go through these notes real quick. I know it's getting kind of late, guys. Um, but yeah, I think that was all the products that we launched. If I'm missing anything, let me know. I'm kind of like all over the place and sweating because, you know me. Um, food guide. Oh yes, thank you, Tor. So they said that they were going to be launching a food guide to go with this as well, which is pretty awesome because it's going to talk about, how to not only detox your body but put the right foods in it. Which again, a whole new market has happened to, guys. There's so many people out there who are about that raw food diet, who are about eating to heal the body rather than to just, eat food to feel good, right? Um, there's so much coming with this. And I really want you guys to dig deep as you start to find different graphics and things like that on the team pages. Learn about these products. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you not only get these products when they come out, but really dive into the research and learn the product, right? You will not be successful in this business if you do not know your product. Start to dive into Plus Line. Start to learn about the different things that we offer. Remember that we are literally going into like our 10th year, not even. So we have so much room to grow. And yeah, get nerdy about your products. Watch those trainings if you haven't already. What's coming is going to be insane. Like I said, we've already launched the Activate. I believe that the products are going to be launching right before we go to Puerto Vallarta, which is going to be huge. So make sure you are in the know. Get in the knowledge and learn about it. And then another thing that we touched on at conference was a new website that is coming called thrivesample.com. And basically what this is going to be is a website URL. I'm thinking it's going to be kind of linked to your own URL that you already have. I'm not 100% sure, so I'll let you guys know about that. But basically, it is going to be a system that is set up where someone can request a sample from you. So obviously everybody has their own kind of way of doing mini experiences. For me, when I first started, it was literally taking 3 days of 3-step, selling it for 25 bucks, sending it out to them, going to the post office. I know myself and I know that I am bad at going to the post office. So this is going to be awesome because we've already launched Thrive sample credits on the website. If you haven't been using those, I highly recommend it. But basically this is going to allow you to either approve or deny the request. And if you approve the request, it will pull out of your Thrive sample credits, which I know you're thinking, well, how do we get sample credits? Well, right now, as it stands, you can go into your back office and spend $72 for 6 sample credits. That $72 is going to go towards your QB, and you'll have 6 different packs that are available to be sent out to potential customers that have 3 days of 3-step in them. I believe it's just the standards right now. So basically 3 days of capsules, 3 days of shake, 3 days of standard DFT. You pretty much put their email in, it will make them a customer account, and it will send it to them free shipping. Basically, they just get it in the mail the same way they would if they ordered a full month. So with this new website, you can approve it and it will pull out of your sample credits, or you can deny it, but it will stay there. And that way you can reach out to them on the side. You can do your own mini experience however you want. Jason said that there's going to be a little side with notes where you can kind of like talk about questions that they had, maybe write down, Susie is looking for weight loss, she's getting this product now. We're going to talk a little bit about Plus Line, like whatever it might be, you can write notes. So I thought that would be super, super cool. And another thing that he touched on with this that I'm super excited about is, at least from what he said, it seems to be that he is going to be implementing some sort of way to earn these credits. Because he did say that right now, obviously we can purchase them, but he's going to be kind of doing something to implement it where, how we can like earn product credit and stuff like that. I think it's going to be kind of going along that line, which is super awesome because that's another thing that we get to earn and be able to give back to our customers with. So keep an eye out for that. Any information on that might be coming to the back office or your emails, because that is going to be huge. If you're not doing mini experiences, which again, I'll call myself out, it's been so long since I've sent one, those are key. Guys, our products speak for themselves. We have a 95% client retention rate. My customers, every single person who has tried Thrive, they come back. They want the full month. So if you're not trying samples or you're not doing mini experiences, make that something that you have as a priority going forward over these next couple of months. Like I said, guys, right now, we're not in bonus season anymore. So what we have on the table, you can run for it. Run for whatever you want, guys. The vision's up here. You create it. do all the things, learn about all the things coming, and let's get serious about where we want to go. You got a vision cast, you got a goal set, you got to grind. That's what it is. Point blank, period. If you want it, you have to commit, and you have to use all the things. We have so many resources, so many things coming, and I want you guys to truly realize, as I start to end this and close this call out, we are barely even 10 years old yet. Think about all the products we have. Think about the trips our company takes. Think about where you are right now and where you'll be year 10 if you don't give up. Guys, this business, literally, if you don't give up, if you don't give up, it's not, you're not going to fail. You're just going to fail forward and learn every time something happens that's not the outcome you wanted. You're going to grow. We had a couple who was at the top of our company that walked away, that was here for 4 years before they hit 4K. And guess what? They were literally the number one people on our team at one point. And they left because they got greedy. And we're not going to talk about that, but I just wanted to bring that to light to say, I don't care where you're at right now. 4 years from now, if you don't give up, you could be at 200K with 15,000 people under you. It's all in your mind. It starts here. What you give life to breathes. So start breeding the thoughts and the actions and the things that you want to go after. Because when you don't give a shit about the failures and you start realizing that those are the things that are going to help you grow into where you're going, you embrace them. You embrace the uncomfortableness. You embrace the discouragement. You embrace the fact that maybe you came short on your goal. Because there's more. If not this, then something better. And you get to make that something better happen when you decide to get over yourself and dive in and do everything it takes because you deserve it. If you're not going to step up for yourself, who will? Your testimony is being built in the trenches. I'll talk to you later, guys. Have a great night. Let's start this month strong. Know you're capable. Know you're worthy. Speak your I ams. Let's get it. We got all the time in the world. I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.